Whoa. Whoa! Oh, you're trying to go full screen, huh? If the thing is on. On a second. That off. I think because its visibility is going to be the same. Okay. Hey everybody, sorry. Got a bit distracted there. Welcome. I'm very excited. I'm very excited because I've long felt that I would be fairly talented at running a cult. I don't know if I'd be the best. But if I really tried, I think I could do alright. I could get to like C-tier internet twisted thought kind of guy, I feel like. Like I'm at least good for that. So that's why I feel like I'm qualified. I'm pre-qualified. Controller's shaking like crazy. Oh, we can't go borderless window. What is going on? Okay, well. This is okay. This is fine. This is a normal thing to do for a cult, I guess. Well, this means that whatever dark entity we worship surely must be good, must be real. Well, since I apparently have some time, I'd like to shout out Devolver for sending me a code. I'm really excited to play this game because it looks cute as heck. I think my computer has hard locked. Yes, it has. Phenomenal. Well, let's just give that a little refresh. Give that a little reboot. I'm behind on chat. I can't see chat. It's gone. Gotta wait for the power of the SSDs to kick in. Let's hope that my PC doesn't auto-load a real spicy meme from my desktop image. What are the odds of that happening? They gotta be low, right? Tiny? I wonder what thing I install. Because you can never beat the time of that like first Windows boot. When it just flies. Guess that could be worse. Yeah. Chrome didn't shut down correctly. You said it. Alright, we're back. Automatic goes to 1080, you gotta change it to the preferred resolution. Yeah. Sure do. I do have to do that. The problem is I have to, like, the game has to let me do it. You know? If the game doesn't want me to, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. We'll get to the bottom of this, though. Spiciest meme would be the sequels were good. I know that no generation can fathom what time will do. You know? There's a time where I never would have guessed that the prequels would seem good. Then again, episode 3 actually did a lot to kind of cement in what was going on in those movies. But yeah, I just can't wrap my head around, I can't conceptualize with the bottomless power of my imagination a time in which the sequels somehow are good in retrospect. Are you kidding me? Oh no, it is hard locked again. What does this mean? What does this mean? It didn't even launch that time. Well. Huh. Okay, let me Sorry, I'm looking at an animated peepo in chat because I thought it was moving, but now it's not. Now I'm trying to figure out if my computer's hard locked or not. All right, let me step away for a second and try to figure this out. This is such an immediate and catastrophic crash that there has to be some kind of troubleshooting. Somebody else has to experience this. I'll be right back. See you guys soon. Okay. Sometimes computers just need a little massage, a little time. You gotta be like, hey buddy, hey, I'm doing okay there, pal. I want you to know I appreciate you. I believe in you. So let's play a video game, huh? PC's like, yeah. You know what? Yeah. Let's play a video game. All right. Call the lamb. Let's go. I hope I installed the extension correctly. Hopefully everybody gets to be in. A couple of notes for chat. This game to cut down on the... Oh. Extension only works on desktop, not mobile. Typing in chat won't do anything. Contribute to Totem Channel Points Redemption has default 3-minute cooldown for all of chat. As soon as one person does it, the timer starts. Okay. I know nothing about this, so this is phenomenal, Strider. Thank you very much for sharing that information. Oh, you mad. So I replaced this... If you'll remember, if you'll recall, the last time I used my controller was actually for Metal Gear Rising. I gamed so hard, I shredded the rubber off the stick, so... I've replaced it with the sticks that I used before, which are already worn down, but in a different way. And it's a creepy feeling. You're a sad little dude. Yeah, look at how sad I am. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. The only thing that would really perk up my spirits is having a cult. Maybe people that do whatever I say. And maybe, I don't know, like a lot of chicks to have sex with. Maybe some gold or something. Really nice bed to sleep in. Oh, man. Oh, are these the Eldritch Terrors I gotta... Alright. Last of its kind, okay. With this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity, and the old faith shall be preserved. Oh, this was sad. This is a cool visual effect. Diagonal scan lines. Like it. Need to give Cult of the Lamb extension access if you want to take place in follower raffles and voting. You should do that, because that sounds cool. It's so cool to see 2D animation like this, but rendered at 1 billion frame rate. I like it. It's super buttery on my eyeballs. Come closer, fear not. Though you are already dead, I still have need of you. Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead they sent you straight to me. I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask is for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? Yes, sir, absolutely. That's not a bad trade. Really? If I were dead and it was like Oblivion or start a cult, yeah, cult. Jeez. At least I can still, like, cult 8 hours a day, still get to play video games. Not so bad. Oh, I'm happy now, see? Ha! Ooh. Ha! All I needed was a little cult. Look at these little guys. Get out of here. I'm alive now. Yeah. Those are great sound effects. They sound really cute. Like angry cute. Like Halo grunts. This deity is a poor businessman. I do that for a couple McChickens. Ooh, Ratau. Fear not, I am Ratau. I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds. I was sent to guide you. We are deep in the lands of the old faith and in grave danger. My instructions are to lead you to safety. Continue through the woods. Escape lies ahead. I will be close by. Oh. Is the tutorial animal? Oh my gosh, those combo expressions are A+. So cute. Ah. I got hit. Oh, these guys. Your first exposure to this game's existence was porn? Interesting. You go to esoteric places for porn, as I think what I derive from that. Also, I guess kind of fitting? I don't know. I expect there's some amount of fucking in this game. It's probably like really cute. Has there ever been a non-evil cult? I think that gets into your definition of cult. I think probably an easier question to answer is there a cult that was not antisocial? Not like, did they want to stay inside, but did their presence not create antisocial effects? You know, is there a pro-social cult? And in that case, you're typically talking about organized religion. So it depends how edgy you want to get, I think. But again, depending on how loose your definitions are, yeah, the answer is church. But that's my edgy edgelord answer, so I don't want to. I'm not like putting my flag in the ground on that one as a person, in case anyone in chat is a believer in anything divine. I have my own beliefs, but I'm also part of those beliefs is that I'm wrong about everything. So I'm willing to be wrong about that. Think I'm gonna get an upgrade in here? Oh, okay. Just smut Twitter? Alright. Oh, like somebody posted a commission or something? We have nearly reached safety, but look ahead. Another poor soul about to be sacrificed. Rescue them, and they would have no choice but to join your new cult. I love animating text to provide emphasis. Or to provide like a flow of things. I like your beliefs and choose to steal it as my own. Hey, I guess... What's social media for, huh? Oh, just taking things off each other's plates. Oh, he doesn't want to get killed. Ooh. Oh, mighty bishops of the old faith, we ask you to accept the sacrifice of this wretched soul. Hey, who interrupts our ritual and trespasses on sacred ground? Doesn't seem that sacred to me. Like real. Hey, what's up, soldier? Yeah, I love the expressions. All the little, like, sound effects and grunts and efforts. Even the squish and stretch of these characters is really wonderful, too. Like, Celeste had pretty top-tier squishy characters. But this is pretty good, too. They're just so marshmallowy and bouncy. Oh. My first indoctrination of the day. We have reached safety. You have done well. The red crown will allow you to use those markings on the ground to transport yourself great distances. It will take you to a temple that has fallen to ruin. There you will be able to begin your new cult. I will meet you there. Alright. Gosh. I don't know why, but the trailers didn't really convey how cool the color grading is in this game. It's kind of like black. It's very black and neon. It reminds me of a game from 1,000,000 years ago called Nights in the Nightmare. But it kind of similar to this. It was sort of like it's like a very vivid nightmare dimension, sort of. Alright, does anyone in chat have any guidance about the game's difficulty? Oh, David, you edited the most recent newsletter. Nice. Nice. That's a hot flip. Thank you very much. Say a medium for now? Alright. Good call. If the devs say medium, medium it shall be.
It's a bad hour, but
Games aren't as easy as they were like 10 years ago. I gotta remember. Normal is like good normal now, most of the time. Oh. I'm looking at this like lower frame rate sort of noise overlay on the grass. That combined with like the ground clutter actually looks really good. It's a different way of sort of visually breaking up the assets. Huh, I don't know that I've seen that before. Kind of reminds me of like pre-rendered animations. Like glowing lights in Final Fantasy VII or something like that. This hallowed ground, which once was mine, is now yours. This crumbling ruin is to be the site of your new cult. We have much to do. We begin by indoctrinating this poor soul into the warm embrace of your cult. Followers can gather resources for you. Order this one to gather lumber or stone. Come here. You got some work to do, my friend. Is there a way to draw this from chat, or do I just pick? I was kind of hoping there'd be a way for the game to like bring in people from chat. Should be raffle options. Oh, is it just not appearing yet? Got to sign into Twitch. Oh. Shucks. Ah. Okay. There's a plugin. I mean, I installed the plugin. I thought maybe I didn't in the game itself. So hold on. We got to do this the old-fashioned way. I don't want to miss this first one. Thought you were gonna Alt F4. Actually, yeah, no, that's not a bad idea. Here, it's just gonna spawn me at the camp, right? Yeah, I was gonna like do. I have like this giveaway website. I was just gonna do a poll, but yeah, let's just bail out. Let's try again. Not American. I've been hearing Free Kool-Aid a bunch of times. Is there a profound meaning to it? Yes, the Heaven's Gate cult. They it was a mass suicide. They all committed suicide thinking that they had to do that so their souls would like go into a comet that was actually an alien craft and carry them to some kind of nirvana. Oh, it was Jonestown, my bad. Wow, okay. Wait, was Jonestown Heaven's Gate? It was, right? Heaven's Gate was applesauce, I think. Okay, my bad. I was wrong. It's probably in here. What? Where? What? Didn't like. Ability. Once you load the game, go into the in-game pause menu. Oh. Oh, shucks. It didn't ever save. Oh well. It's a quick. Damn. I've been hoisted. Pablo, thank you for the prime. That's okay. Pretty game. Now I just get to play it longer. Ah, there it is. Okay. Here, let me turn off the lights for a second. Even though I am a docs master. Where's my mouse? Where is it? Ah! Okay. Okay. Said I did it. I don't know, do you believe it? Okay. Alright, there we go. Hey, Nugs. Ooh. How does a whole marijuana plant fit in such a small seed? It's because it grows in reverse. Marijuana is in reverse time. It went through the tenant machine. Viewers can spend channel points, which fill up your Twitch totem bar. When this bar is full, you'll receive a reward. Oh, okay, that's what that does. Help or hinder events that happen automatically. They allow viewers to vote on either giving you a bonus or punishing you. Ooh. Allow viewers to enter a raffle to create your next follower. Follower will be designated by the viewer and will display their name above them at all times. That's so rad. Okay. That's the kind of functionality I was hoping for. ESPN 64, thank you very much for the Prime. Jim and blowing my channel points and being publicly executed a few weeks ago. 'Tis a shame. But that's okay. I'm gonna guess the rest of the channel will probably have it covered. Oh. 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 So expressive. I love it. Such a cool red and green pairing, too. Second, I forgot. Oh, come on. There. There's a specific window I gotta open. For all the reboots, it wasn't open anymore. Alright, now we're good. Oh, Soldier Blue. Soldier in Blue, thank you for gifting a sub. Yeah, the color palettes of this game are so good. Color theory that pops. Okay, levels are randomly generated. What do we call this intersection of creepy and cute? Creepy? I don't know. It's an interesting gradient because this is like hyper on the cutesy side. Yeah, there's definitely a whole sliding scale to like something being genuinely spooky or being cute spooky or just being cute. I like spooky cute. I do too. I like spooky too, but like I'm not a big fan of, you know, just like skulls. But cute skulls, yeah. Yeah. Get a cutesy skull. Skeletor skull? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm down. Especially with a nasal voice. If they, like, say bone-related puns. I mean, that's the best. It doesn't get better than that. Alright. Oh, spoopy? I guess that makes sense, yeah. That kind of tracks. What's wrong with skulls? They are pretty. They are pretty. I got nothing against good skull. I just don't know that I'd want to like have it as the operative aesthetic or visual of something. All right, how does this work here? Let's see. I just start the game over for this. Here we go. Start a raffle. Start it. Oh, okay. It just grabs everybody. I'm gonna guess you have to just say a thing, or does it just scoop up everyone in chat? Cute violence and horror is more disturbing to me than photorealism, like Happy Tree Friends. Yeah, I agree. Happy Tree Friends did kind of, like, it didn't upset me, but it did make me uncomfortable, and I didn't necessarily want to feel that way. People have to press a button prompt on desktop Switch. Ah, okay. Got it, okay. What about Cyber Skulls? Ooh, yeah, Cyber Skulls, absolutely. Big time, definitely down with Cyber Skulls. But those are stylized, like by definition. A good wireframe skull? Oh, yeah. With Cyber Mohawks? Ugh. Oh, get out of town. You're killing me here. Ah, you're on mobile? I'm sorry. I wonder if, like, the mobile desktop could do it. SDP Gaming, thanks for the cheer. Oh, you got your card today. Right on. Man. Post office can be fast. Rising from the abyss. Thanks for the sub. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great. Doing great. About to get my very first follower. Very first cult member. Oh, mobile won't work? Ah. Oh, mobile desktop kind of works, but not too well. Yeah, that's all I could figure, is that you could just, you know, open up mobile browser and then enter in whenever that happens. CRG official, thanks for the raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome, raiders. Just get my cult off. Get my cult off the ground, really. All right, who got it? Some random dork. Nice. Hey, I saw you in chat just a second ago. Nice. You got a little shirt? Wait. What? Did I not accept it? Why did it come back here? You canceled it. Oh. Oh. They customize once they win. Shit. It takes them a moment. Oh, it doesn't... Fuck, it doesn't say that. I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't tell me anything. It's not loading anything on the back end. I'm sorry. Shit. There's no way around that, is there? Try again. It might have saved it. Okay. Okay. Can it continue now? Alright, geez, okay. They thought of that. Got a little Cthulhu man? Oh, it happened in a lot of streams? Okay. I can imagine. You wanna hit buttons, right? You're here to game. It's no big deal, though. I'm glad that it still works. Just remember you from Funhouse? Yeah, that was me. That was me. Quite a while ago, but it was me. But this is me now. This, and then Bruce and I are doing some YouTube magic over at Inside Games. By your hand, our cults will grow powerful, but your followers cannot live on prayer alone. They must eat. Gather the necessary resources and build a cooking fire. It'll allow you to prepare meals for your followers. I do like cooking. I do like video game cooking. Stone. There we go. Any Kool-Aid left? Yeah, plenty. Tons. Help yourself. Free cups. It's been a while since I've, like, made Kool-Aid out of a big old thermos. Pretty routine activity. One point in my life. Waking up and watching a GTA race got you going? Yeah? GTA races are pretty great. I really liked GTA Online. Oh, it's gonna be like this, huh? Jeez. I'm gonna have to rearrange everything, so... I'm gonna just throw it somewhere. Oh, okay. You really like this game? Yeah? I'm excited to start it. I've been just busy with other stuff, so I do like games like this quite a bit, usually, like team management games or city building games. What's the name of your cult? Oh, we haven't gotten that far yet. Heaven's Hackers? Maybe something like that. Or Hacking Reality. But while crusading. Nice. Plant farms. Very good. Very good. Have a berry bowl. Berry bowl. Oh, nice. There's a mini game too. Now we must build a shrine, but first we will need more followers and more gold, both of which can be found when crusading through the lands of the Old Faith. Our mutual benefactor, the One Who Waits, has been trapped by the 4 bishops of the Old Faith. Each of them guards a chain that binds him to the realm beyond. We have conjured openings to their realms. It is your task to track them down and slay them, so that he may be freed. Now go. There you shall find gold and willing recruits. And for those who are not willing, convert them by force. Oh. Smell you later, soldier. Have a good night. Alright. Oh, cult name is like 4... Wait. Oh, 4 followers? Okay. Oh, you put out apples for the deer, yeah. The greedy little creatures got into the bucket, had more apples in and ate them all. Yeah. Yeah, deer... Deer just eat. They're cute to begin with, and then they just keep eating everything. They just stand there, stare at you, eat. Yeah, they poop. Pray harder! Some random dork. Good job. It was a good prayer. Can I give you a little high five or something? No? Alright. These little... Even the spiders are like squishing and bouncing non-stop. You're gonna be dealing with a lot of poop soon? Yeah, I've seen some people tweeting about it. That like the first couple hours of this game is just sweeping up all the shit. Your stupid followers won't stop shitting everywhere. I got your trading card today. Great. Wow. Thanks for the hours of streams it took to earn the sick-ass Ryu card. It's nice to get something physical from all the days I watch on Twitch. And I'm glad to hear that. That was... Not that it's like a hugely spiritual thing, but I did like the idea of an online experience yielding a physical thing. It's almost like... And since they're connected, you would now have like a physical, real-world attachment, and all of that energy and all of those thoughts and feelings have been imbued into that kind of useless piece of paper. I'm powering up mundane objects, infusing them like artifacts, sending them out. But yeah, I'm glad you got it. It doesn't have to be like in a frame or anything. Just my hope is that 20 years on, somebody's rifling through their like a drawer, and they find that, and it's just one of those moments where they're just paralyzed for 5 minutes thinking about all these things that this like card has been connected to and has unlocked. Jacob, thank you for the raid. Jacob Fuller Tones in the house. Hello, everyone. I'm just getting my cult started, so you guys are ground floor. You could get a very exciting executive position in my yet-to-be-named cult. Your follower will starve, by the way. Oh, if I'm sitting here too long? Or they're just going to no matter what. I guess I'll find out. I'll find out. Ooh! That was fast. How can this be? You were put to the Blade Land, as all your kind were, and yet here you stand before me, unrepentant. The crown has power, could it be? But I am stronger still. Turn tail and run, little lamb. Alright. Oh. It's gonna show up, talk a little mess. Peace out. If this cult dabbles with NFTs, I'm in. We make NFTs of our NFTs. You probably want to kill the cute little squirrels, right? It's probably food. Especially since they get away. Hey, Electropunk. Cult of the NFT. Ugh. Or show me once many lifetimes ago, or has that yet to be? I've always drawn your cards, lamb, and yet this is the first. Take these cards, and I will draw another each time we meet. When drawn by me, they will grant you power. What power? Well, that is both known and unfathomable. The cards, they shall decide. Card time. Alright. Man, seeing Armored Hearts just puts Binding of Isaac up and down. Okay. Huh. Yeah, this guy's giving away trading cards too. We have something in common. Break everything too? Even the grass is useful? Oh, okay. Is there a time mechanic of like getting through stages quickly? Or can you take as much time as you want breaking things and farming all the items you can out of each room? No time? Alright. Pretty satisfying chop. Like a very brusque sound effect. It's got oomph. It's got pizzazz. With the vitality of a bird. Follower will have increased movement speed. Alright. Look at it. Look at that power-up face. So strong. Love it. Like Binding of Isaac in that sense. Such a fun little game. Yeah, Binding of Isaac is tops. Probably should go with food first. Time passes, so if you take too long, followers can die or leave. Oh, while you're out crusading? So the crusade isn't affected by time spent away, but your base camp is? Oh, your flock will notice the passage of time. Huh. Okay. There's a soundtrack in this game. Everything I've heard so far has been great, but I just started. I think predominantly noting like a lot of high creepy vocals, like choral singing, like that. There's a chorus somewhere who's just kind of oohing tones. It's tone oohage. Ooh. You don't really need to worry about your flock freaking out unless you're doing multiple crusades in a day. Okay. Well, if crusades are the gamer part, then they're the part I will excel at. The screen shake is pretty exaggerated when you hit something too. I like this percussion. Shaky cam an option you can toggle. Let's find out. Yeah, reduce camera motion. Yep. If somebody wants to request that, I can check it out. Oh, it's a slider. Yeah, it's a slider and a toggle, so you can turn it down. I don't mind it. I don't want to fight him yet. Oh, I guess I have to. Alright. I've come far enough, little lamb. My followers are willing to do anything for me. Can you say the same of yours? I give myself to the cause, O mighty leader! By the blood of the great ones, destroy the red crown! Oh! Christ. Pretty solid boss title card. This looks pretty Binding of Isaac, actually. Even kind of sounds like it. I guess they're both like horror roguelike. None of that is a complaint in the slightest, by the way. Hehe, so cute. Those little gasps. Ball. Yeah, I needed that gold. That's how they get you. Beware. I know what I'm doing. I'm the best collier this game's ever seen. Chat by my side. Chat who would never do anything wrong to me. Never. Can't be beat. We believe destiny immutable. Alright, well. Be real, I wasn't worth it. Little red ringy. Alright. It's okay, that's ancient history now. But you turn on the plugin where the chat can be characters in the game. Oh, it's on. With some helpful IT from chat, we're good. You don't keep taros after a crusade? Okay, so... Should have done that before the boss fight. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I'm still going. Alright. No, I'm not. Never mind. I'm relieved to see you made it safely, and you've not returned alone. You've convinced more to join our faithful flock. Let us indoctrinate this new convert so that we may continue. Alright. Okay, I know what I'm doing this time. What is your cult's name? We don't have a name yet. Somebody said you need 4 followers. It doesn't work on mobile, yeah. Apparently, Sharina, you can... If you look up the channel in a browser, but you'll probably have to log into your account again. But if you go to a browser and go to Twitch TV/Sirlar, then I think you can like hit the buttons to opt in. But I think the interface is also... Somebody also said that the interface was not very good on mobile, so... Yeah, that's a bummer. Trying in an Edge browser with no extensions, and I still can't click it. Oh. Ow. Damn, man. That's bizarre. Maybe Edge is blocking some of the scripting or something? How do I join in? I think you have to... I think you, for yourself, have to add the plugin. And then on desktop Twitch, there should be a prompt to opt in to the drawing. I think. Anyone who's done it in chat knows more about it than I do, because I've only seen this side of it, and I don't see much. Oh, you got it? Alright. Awesome, Baphomet. Most frustrating thing is I can click to opt out, but not opt in. Ow! Can I share a link explaining things? Please do. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, thank you. Here, let me keep that. I'm gonna keep that open in a tab. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, let's end this one. Keep things moving here. Jipu TV! Hey, congrats! Okay, yes. I do see how cancel is the highlighted button now. I do see this. Okay, and there's even a little progress bar. Yeah. Alright, I get it. I just hit button. I hit Bhutan. That's on me. Oh, little bee. Little bee head. Okay, I guess this is where the thing is, where like... Yeah, because I can configure it so you can spend bits for premium skins. Which is a really cool idea. Purely from like a streamer's perspective. What an interesting way to try to monetize player interaction. So that premium viewers can like drop 100 bits and walk around glowing or whatever. That's not working right now? Okay. It's a neat idea. I don't know that I would do it, but... I just really like... I like the way it looks from the back. I like the concept of like trying to work in monetization because the devs don't see any money from that. They don't. That's purely a feature that benefits the streamer, which theoretically would make people want to stream it more, which then theoretically would result in more viewership and awareness of the game. So it's like 3 steps down the road it becomes marketing, but for developers to like work on features that are not only specifically for streamers or creators, but designed to like earn money for streamers or creators. That's an interesting line that I'm really fascinated to see get experimented with more. Now, obviously I have a vested interest in that too, but that's not really why I'm interested to see it. I'm just interested to see it because it's like a new kind of thing. I love it when there's new, different kinds of functionality with games and new ways for people to interact with video game systems. So even something like this, where it's like it's asymmetric. Like there's the player, and then there's the audience, which is a mass of people, and then there's the game, and they all have intertwined relationships. So cool. All right, followers will either work or worship. Worshipping followers generate devotion for you to collect. To collect devotion, you require a shrine. Ah, WinPress! Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody going? Getting my first shrine. Very exciting. I've only just started, so... Ah, the little nameplates. Oh, it's so cute. Praise be, your followers can now worship you. Oh, WinPress, happy birthday stream. Hey, happy birthday, WinPress. Okay. Collect the devotion of your followers. Generate a shrine to unlock divine inspiration. Little elephant man. Might have a couple queued up with all the donations. Oh, you mean like for the totem? All right. Okay. For everyone who's just rated over, here's a link. Oh, here's a link about how this works. I'm going to start a raffle. You can opt into it, and one viewer that wins gets to customize a character and have it named after them, which is pretty cool. I'm going to leave that going for a while, because you might have to follow the guide. Hopefully it's a good guide and it works for everybody. Also, it's only on desktop, but mobile browser seems to work as well. Oh, you got to grant it access every time. Yeah, that's annoying. Do you like Atarashi Gakko? I feel like I know what that is, but I also don't know what it is. So I'm going to Google it. Yes, I've seen music videos from them. I do. They're fucking awesome. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I've seen a few music videos and I've listened to an album. I'm super into it. I like their music a lot. It's like to me at least, it's a kind of like alternative rock sound and a kind of energy that I haven't heard since like 90s grunge. You're in Los Angeles this week? God damn. This is a really busy week for me. Damn. Let me see where they're playing. Okay, thanks for the heads up. I'll see. Like, this entire week is pretty much booked already, so tickets are cheap as fuck. Oh, man. They must be playing like a smaller club. Damn. I hope I get to go. I have a trip booked for the last half of this weekend to go see my folks in Hazel, Texas. So, I have to be a good son, I suppose. All right. More people are getting in. I like this. Okay, I think I'm going to draw this. I'm going to draw it. Who's going to get it? Woo, Meek! Awesome! You. Little ears. Your parents watch your streams and disapprove. No, they don't watch. I don't think they watch streams. My mom has seen a couple of YouTube videos that I've made. I was just in Texas for the first time, and boy, is it something. Yeah. Where were you? What area? Texas itself is basically like 5 different kind of ecosystem / cultures. I mean, they're all Texas, but... You show your parents media tech. No. Nah. I don't think either of them would be interested. Oh, New Braunfels between Austin and Houston. Okay. I went through there a few times, but I wouldn't say I know much about it. Oh, Meek Shonos. You there? Yeah, creation bar isn't going up. Everything working out? Maybe. Oh, there we go. Oh, little Kit Kat. Little Kit Kat man. Oh. Rolling it back. Nice. Cute. Here, what do you got? Cynical. Faithless. Gains faith when building better sleeping quarters. Interesting. Oh, so like... Huh. They're like task specific. If you really wanted to, you could go and see like what each person has got buffs for doing and then assign them those things. Collect devotion from your shrine. Once you collect enough, you will unlock divine inspiration. More followers worshipping at your shrine, the faster they will fill up. If the shrine is full, they will stop worshipping until it is emptied. Once you have collected divine inspiration, unlock new buildings for your cult through the shrine. Awesome. Okay. Tech tree. Love it. Oh, is this the... What does the little Twitch symbol mean? Ta-da! Ooh! Oh! You press the B button though. Like in the camp? I don't think so. B button. Oh. Need more rock. Need more stone. Oh, the Twitch symbol means you get a random reward from the game like a new character skin. Alright. Alright. This is taking too long. Shouldn't have gone for the big one. Damn it. The buildings kind of bounce. It's awesome. Comes some random dark. Gonna help out. R2 or R3 to ba. Okay. I'll get a good ba going here in a second. Yeah. Temple is the center of your cult. From there, you will perform or preach sermons to grow stronger and perform rituals to mold the fragile minds of your followers. You're responsible for maintaining the faith of your cult. If it falls too low, your followers will dissent against you and eventually leave. Your followers are ready to hear your word. Show them that you are their great leader. Preach a sermon from within your temple. I will do that. My sermon meter is it's filled up. Everybody came in for church. Through the faith of your followers, you grow stronger. Performing sermons will draw power from them, allow you to unlock new abilities, weapons, and curses. Followers with a higher loyalty level will generate more devotion. Therefore, the more followers you have, the more loyal they are, the quicker you will gain new abilities. All right. Yay. You got multiple level up trees. That's pretty cool. One for your character and one for the cult. All right. Thanks for coming to church, everybody. You're amazing to behold, a natural leader. I see why you were chosen. If you are to guide your cult, you need to declare doctrines so they might obey you. Return to the lands of the old faith and seek out commandment stone fragments. With these, you will be able to declare new doctrines. Okay. Alright, catch you later, everybody. Well, you guys are probably going to want food, huh? There you go. Here you go, you assholes. How do you see... Is there a way to see their hunger levels? Oh. Oh, okay. They're fine. Does food spoil? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. The McBar top left. Is that representative of everybody? Oh, no spoilage. Alright. I'm a great cult leader. We're not going to be hungry at all. Alright. Lands of the Old Faith. They share a stomach. Ah, okay. Ooh. A weapon? Ha! Cat! Oh, they give you little whacking dummies? Alright. Max is god tier. It's pretty great so far. I'm glad I found you. I bring good news. The one who waits is pleased with your progress and wishes to grant you a crown ability. My eyes are bleeding. Alright. Enemies you slay will now drop fervor. Collect this to replenish your curses. Alright. SMP. Fervor is the righteous anger earned by striking down non-believers and works like ammunition for your curses. Fervor will drop when you slay an enemy. Collecting refills your curses. Alright. Collect the bones. They won't let me. There's a sweet spot in the charge up for extra damage. It kind of looked like it, yeah. Okay, the line. Yeah. Bones are your money. Well, I must be rich then, because I can't pick them up. Oh, are those bones? No. Those bones? No. So were the worms. Alright, bones and worms. You got it. Nevermore shall a bone or worm fall beyond my grasp. My solemn vow. What does the grass do? About 10 years ago. Wait, my mega Christian mom got mad at me for watching a Binding of Isaac video on my phone where the player was talking about Mega Satan. I'm gonna get this game until I joined a cult just to upset her. Yeah, this is... I've already kind of felt some similarities to Binding of Isaac. Like some in gameplay, some in tone. Binding of Isaac goes hard though, holy cow. I do appreciate Binding of Isaac's like creepy Christianity shit. Oh good, I'm already getting poop. It's begun. Maybe it's because of my specific background, but I think like when Christianity gets creepy, not all Christians. When Christianity gets creepy, that's a really good backdrop for horror. Like what is it? I guess it was somewhat different, but True Detective Season 1 was awesome in that regard. All right. A knife. Does that mean like a mini boss fight for money? I'm guessing. Follower. I need more followers. I'm gonna get this follower. Oh yeah, Midnight Mass was phenomenal. Midnight Mass was so good, and like, and that also even managed to make the like it wasn't just used for aesthetic. Midnight Mass was kind of all about people that weaponize or misinterpret the doctrine of Christianity to just absolve themselves of any guilt and validate their own actions. Yeah, so good. So smart. They're all dead. Oh Lord, how could I? Again? Did you seed in me the darkness in my soul? I absolve you. Join me. Thank you, Master. Alright. Zoop. We played any Blasphemous? Yes. Blasphemous rules. Huge fan of Blasphemous. I never finished it. So I'm a fake fan, but I am a fan. One of those I always meant to go back to. I had a really good time with it. Oh, I can steal devotion from... What? It's rebuilding itself? Okay. Interesting. Oh, that fills up your magic. Ah, okay. Eons ago, these lands were rife with gods and their adherents. But what befell this pantheon? Alas, 'tis the nature of beasts to forget, and of gods to be forgotten. Mayhap they left, mayhap they slept. Mayhap they devoured and were devoured in turn. Those few who remained spread roots, spun webs, molded this world to meet them in theirs. 'Twere a land of many gods once, hundreds now. Alright, goodbye. That's the lore check-in? Oh, okay. Found enough fragments to form a commandment stone. Commandment stones are used to declare new doctrines for your cult to follow. Use the altar in your temple to declare a new doctrine whenever you form a new commandment stone. Alright. Okay. This is how I can finally implement Taco Tuesday. Meek Shonos isn't stopping me this time. So you foolishly persisted, lamb. Oh, I forgot to ba. Oh, I'll have to ba. I'll ba. I hear your lies and smell your fear. The red crown rises again, but what an unworthy bearer it has. Yeah, they haven't really talked about the crown, have they? Aside from just calling it, giving it a name. There we go. Little battle ba. I do like the percussion. It's like kind of minimal dissonant tones and like a really clickety-clackety percussion. It's good stuff. Oh. Was damage for sure. Tribal drums and diminished chanty melodies. Yeah. Yeah. How does it compare to Hades? I don't know that I've played it enough to make a solid comparison. It is a level 2. It's so fast. Cha cha cha. Okay. It's a bit different. Hades really drills down into the like the button to button mechanics. This game might, but I think it's more about like it's a bit wider, I'm gonna guess. Hades is real dialed in terms of like the weapon sets and the damage and the scaling and the stats and all that stuff. I feel like it's probably closer to Binding of Isaac than Hades, but I could be wrong. And then yeah, the base management aspects, which basically already have me like thinking ActRaiser, which I just got done playing through ActRaiser Renaissance, and that was a really good time. I've always really liked ActRaiser and thought it was weird that there wasn't more of that kind of game. Persona kind of does that, sort of. Just in the fact that there's like two seemingly unrelated game types that are tied back and forth. One influences the other and vice versa, which is really cool. Rather far. Like, ugh, no, ooh. Ah. Wasted all of my shots. Okay, so the tracking is not the strongest. You kind of have to sit next to them for a little bit if you want to pick up all the magic. Reminds me, I never finished Rad. I really like that game too. Oh, I thought I had magic. Oh, little guy. No, little dude. Robot Alchemical Drive? No, although that game is apparently pretty rad too. No, it was a roguelike from Double Fine. It was all about mutations. I got really close. I got pretty far in it. Just didn't ever get it clear, I don't think. That's right. Cult of Lawrence grows bigger. Ah. It's interesting that they don't let you just run until you die. Like, you'll hit a run stopper. I guess that's probably smart. It's usually part of the roguelike thing to get you okay with dying. Ah. After you complete a path, you can do exactly that. Complete a path. I guess I haven't completed a path yet. After you beat the boss? Okay. So this is still just extended tutorial. I guess the fact that there is a contained tutorial is more what I'm surprised at. Yeah, I mean there's this door that's like filling in, so they're even telegraphing to you that like the training wheels are gonna pop off. You bet you can't start a potato cult in 14? Well, I'm gonna get my own island. I can grow potatoes there. I think. I'm gonna guess. Very good, my vessel. Seemed I chose well when I kept you from death. I will be watching your every move. Do not disappoint me. Back. How's it going, everybody? Successful crusade inspired everybody. Good praying. I like it. Oh! Oh. Start raffle. Get on in here, everybody. Double Fine gets a bad rap. Iron Brigade was a solid game. Iron Brigade was phenomenal. I really liked that game. I played that to death. I think I might have gotten all the achievements in it. No, I don't think Double Fine necessarily has a bad rap. I know some people were kind of miffed about Broken Age getting... Wait. Broken Age, yeah. Getting broken up into 2 parts. But that was it, really. I think they've produced a string of incredibly memorable and very original games. I think people take them for granted. I think that's what I think. I remember there was a gap when like those games weren't really being made and everybody was like, oh man, LucasArts, remember LucasArts, they put out some crazy stuff, man. And they did. And then Double Fine basically was new LucasArts, at least in my eyes. Like just making really quirky concepts, and building them out into full games. Stuff like Headlander, so good. I love game companies that just like make wildly different prototypes and just have a release slate that's across all kinds of genres. FromSoft is kind of a developer like that, or at least they used to be. Ah, it's not working for you? This apparently is pretty tricksy. Hey, Positive Percy, welcome. Oh, River Salmon. Thank you for the sub. Rising from the Abyss, thank you very much. Salmon writing that OCD is terrible to go through. Ah, I'm sorry to hear you're going through that. I get very fixated on things, but I don't think I have anything that would border on that. You know, I just do the good old-fashioned thing where if I like get really hooked on a work task or something, I'll go a couple hours too long without eating. One time when my computer was like not working, I just basically spent like 14 straight hours troubleshooting it. And it's like when I was installing Windows and it was finally coming back online, that's when my body was like, okay, now you can feel all those things. Okay, I'm gonna close it out. Let's see who wins this one. Shaboosh. Nanobite. Hey, congrats. Feel free to customize my new follower, I mean. Gorgu, thank you for the inspiring emotes. Hudson's more like ADHD. OCD involves a lot of rituals and terrible intrusive thoughts. Yeah, I have my own grip of those, but I think that's just like normal human things. Normal human idiosyncrasies. Alright, Nanobite. Nanobites.
Project Mission Nanobites to the stream. Nanobites to the stream, please.
A lot of stuff doesn't bother me, but the hee-hee quirky romanticization of ADHD and OCD bothers the shit out of me. Oh, nice. Oh, could be lagged out? Okay. Yeah, they're on it. They got it. Yeah, I can understand how if you are not neurotypical. Some of the... Yeah, congratulations, Nano, and welcome. I'm gonna have to think of a name real soon. I can see how, like, the way people talk about it in social media might be aggravating. I always remind myself that, you know, the truth is you really don't know. And if you don't know, for me at least, it's super easy to just look the other way. Like, whatever they're doing, whatever they got going on, if it's good for them, then that's great. You know, I don't need to, like... Them doing that doesn't change anything for me. If I just gotta narrow my scope a little bit. Oh, Valafar's here. I remember you. You're not gonna be named Valafar for long, my friend. Oh, no worries, Nano. No worries at all. You weren't gone that long. Thanks for watching and customizing your little guy. We're gonna have a great time, Nano, you and I. I might be scooping up your shit very soon. That's actually really smart. Because it sets the stage perfectly for really fun interactions. If you literally have Twitch chat just dropping hot loads all over your video game. What exactly is this game? I have seen nothing but gameplay. From what I can tell so far, it's a mixture of like it's an adventure roguelike, so it's a melee. Well, I guess you have some. Anyway, it's a melee based roguelike game with randomized levels and upgrades and stuff while you're running through. But then also that's backed by a cult management simulator on the other end. So you have a camp full of followers and you got to keep them fed and happy and believing in you. And you get resources by going out into the field or doing a crusade. And then you bring those back to your camp to build upgrades and make your followers worship you harder so that you can unlock new abilities and new weapons and stuff like that. That seems to be the case. Yeah. Like Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac means Stardew Valley. Yeah, there we go. I just need one more in here. There we go. Highest Lambda. Congratulations. Watched a bonkers Korean action movie called Carter on Netflix. I think you'd get a kick out of it. I might. I probably would. I watched Day Shift. That was pretty cool. I showed Steph Ong Bak for the first time. Need to make her watch The Protector now. Or Tanya Magung. What I hope is that the streaming version is not the US theatrical cut. Because that was not good. They cut out a lot. And changed like some of the goofier scenes. Presumably because the Western audience wouldn't understand any of it. I mean, I barely did. I remember downloading like a weird bootleg with like very hastily translated subtitles. But that's okay. It doesn't take a lot to translate Gimme Back My Elephant. Okay. Oh, it's all mean. What we got here? Farm plot. Keep my idiots fed. Okay, I can build this too. You watch What We Do in the Shadows. I saw the first season, I think, but I'm not current on it. All right, what we got here? What we got here? Oh, okay. All right. Where do I want to start? Where do I want to start a farm? Maybe down here. Let me go clear out some land. What the fuck? Not enough beds for all your followers? Oh, they're gonna get some beds. Don't worry about it. I can't watch most movies without picking them apart due to my lifelong obsession with stunt and action choreography and VFX. Ruined Prey? Aw. I liked it. I didn't think the directing style changed that much, but I was also kind of half distracted watching it. I wasn't really drilled into, oh, look at all this shit. All of that. Sickness. Unsanitary conditions at your cult will cause your followers to become sick. Follower becomes sick, assign them to bed rest or they could die. Resting will allow them to slowly recover. Poop, vomit, and dead bodies cause illness to spread quickly throughout your cult. Cleaning messes and burying bodies will prevent the spread of illness. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oops! Oh, that's fine. Oh, did that get dry enough? My little cult members are enjoying their sleeping bags. They sound just like happy tree friends. Yeah. There's some crossovers. I mean, I think that's just because, you know, if you want to make something cutesy, there's only so many ways it can sound. All right, new doctorate. Dance around the flame to increase cult's faith. Yeah, we need a dance party. It's been too long since we've had a nice culty dance party. Oh, I need bone. Well, since everybody's here. Versus Bane weapons have a chance of poisoning enemies when attacking. Alright. You have 5 followers and 4 beds. I will make another bed. Alright. Good churching, everybody. Preaching sermons, performing rituals, and providing for the needs of your followers will keep their faith high. The bones of your enemies are required to perform such rituals. Destroy their skeletons to gather their bones. Excuse me. I've been really sneezy today. What's that all about? Return to the lands of the old faith, gather the bones from fallen enemies, recruit more followers, and return, perform a ritual in the temple. Unbless you? Thank you, Pixel. I want the blessings sucked out of me. I want to be an empty, hollow husk. Oh, Hanzo Hidachi, thank you for the prime. I watched Snake Eyes, which actually has some really good set work and some really good lighting and coloring. Perform rituals in the temple. These usually raise faith or help you solve problems in the cult. Which is performed using the bones of your fallen enemies. After slaying a non-believer, desecrate their bodies to gather their bones. Use them to perform dark rituals at your temple. Will do. Oh, Cinder. That's a good point. If anyone likes Disco Elysium, The Nice Guys feels like an adaptation of it in the best ways. Wow. I'd never thought about that. Nice Guys is not quite as hard as Disco. Disco's Tarantino level goes hard. But that's a really good yeah, the dynamic is there. I like that. Snake Eyes had some nasty stunt work too. Yeah, I thought it was good. There were some fun concepts. There were some fun scene concepts for being what's essentially like a Call of Duty movie. Twitch thing. I got purple mushrooms. Thanks, Twitch. Oh, it's a decoration. Alright. Get in my book. Thanks, everybody. What's The Nice Guys? It's a movie with same person who did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, I think. Disco Elysium is Tarantino and Kubrick to me. Yeah. Yeah. Good combo. I'm going to take a quick break. A little get up and stretch, a little walk around. I'll be right back. All right. That was a good walk. Good stretch and walk. Hello. Great leader, the cult is growing by the day. Just time you gave it a name. Oh. Oh no. Do a poll? Law of the dog? Yeah, maybe? Could just be called to the That's too easy though. Arsonists? Yeah, maybe that's it. That might actually be it. How did Automod get butt boys? What are you saying, Automod? What are you saying? What are you saying to me? Arsonists. That has a nice ring to it. Alright, thank you, some random dork. Thank you for letting me name this place. Oh yeah, I need to make another sleeping bag. Sleeping bag. Will they build stuff, or do you have to walk over and thwack it yourself? Oh no, they'll go for it. Alright, if you just put it down. Word. Oh yeah, I gotta plant shit over here too. And then, time for another crusade. Plant. Yeah, here we go. Excellent. Alright. You nerds are gonna be hungry again very soon. Uh-oh. We got more berries? We got more berries. Alright. Dang. I don't know why I got again. Damn you, Automod. I said Butt Boy was fine. I guess I could put more of my people on food. But I think it'll be okay. If I turn all this into berry pie or whatever the heck. Yeah. Yeah. Just gotta keep them alive until I come back from the next crusade. Oh, your little tummy's getting full. Aw. Yeah, I'm gonna put... Oh, no, they can't gather food. Okay. Alright then. Alright, away we go. Some people get torn in half or are born without a lower torso? Oh, wait. For those who lose their butts. I thought you were just suggesting various things that could happen in the game. Ah, got a little dagger. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Hounds of Fate. Oh. So you can kind of pursue a melee or a curse build based on what drops. Oh, do I get both? I get both. Okay, alright. So they get... Okay. They're introducing me to like a bunch of different weapon types and such. It's like technically the tutorial still. I'm swimming in bones! You get both melee magic? Yeah. I'm figuring it out slowly. I can feel a hand's fate on the cards this night. Cannot argue with the draw. I never would. Shoutouts to the person who told me to pick up grass, by the way. Appreciate that. Oh, they're gonna all talk mess now? Though it is true, the red crown sits upon the brow of another. But how? We did everything we could to. It matters not. We need not brother Shimura. Ah. We need not bother Shimura with this. Deal with it, brother. As you command, my sister. Oh. Oh, they're all just leaving. My minions will take care of him. Okay. All the skeletons pop at the end of the fight. Even Darth Maul has a butt. That's true. You can't say he doesn't. I mean, you could, but you'd be wrong. What a weird noise to hear without seeing the book. Oh, like the flapping sound? I could see why that would be odd, yeah. To just hear in the background. Ah! This game has the capacity to move very quickly, though. The roll is fast, and there's not a whole lot of recovery for it, so, like, it's really just the cooldown of it. So you can theoretically zip around pretty quickly. Get some fancy footwork in here. Oh, what's the house? Is that another tarot card? Hmm. Go here. Oh, look at this. Oh, for a life of sensations of the heart rather than of thoughts. Thornius? Choose follower form. Oh, this is what followers mean. Okay. Follower form. Stone fragment. What is this? Animal form. Oh. Okay, so you get one of those, and you can buy this if you want. Alright. Merchant. I get it. So squishy. Alright. What is that? What do these icons mean? Is it like an optional thing? Like this has an optional recruit in it somewhere? Sword is a new optional weapon. Log is a wood resource. I guess it's like when it's on a banner beneath the stage icon. It's not the main symbol. Oh, hello. The forward beast from the swirling something. Carry the weight of ageless centuries upon such diminutive shoulders. Yet what is this? It seems your stature is deceiving. Weapon is not without the hand that wields, to fell enemies, to defend honor, to break chains. Let your crown take the form of one of these works of iron, forged in everlasting fire. May you wield them well, promised liberator. Cool. Go with that axe. You have your followers and I my weapons. Doll. That's the closest to a Star Wars character I've heard. It's Flavor Aid, actually? Yeah? Is that legitimately what it was, historically? Realize this game would be great for G Fuel sponsorship. Yeah, I guess like a G Fuel power that juices up your enemies. Or it juices you up. Chat can decide. Yeah, this is quite a bit slower. This is actually kind of messing me up a little bit. Ah. Alright, I wasn't prepared for the shift. Still not, apparently. There we go. Oh. Good. Little insurance. I was actually running low. Okay. Ah! What? Oh, a little kitty. Yes, you like? I find many of these tasty morsels.
Give me one.
Maybe I keep this one. I grow hungry.
Give me one.
I loves the crunch of their little bones.
Give me one.
Tiny, pathetic creatures, but so tasty. Oh, I can save. It was at a massive discount, so you got to. That's a good deal, yeah. Like 90% off. Tuck you in my pocket. Okay. Oh, there's more. There's more tied up there. Aw.
Give me one.
Oh, you really can't just smash everything, huh? Destroy the fire? Crap, I didn't destroy the fire. Morsels? I may go with this sword. I think I might. Oh wait, that's not a what? I leveled up my curse. All right. I mean that's good. Oh, recycle? What? Oh! Oh! I didn't know you could do that. What happens when you die? I don't know, and you know what? I'm never gonna. Decided I don't need to. Decided I won't. Better than that. Okay, I can't cast it though. It won't let me use my curse. Yeah, no death here. Only scripted deaths. I don't know why it won't let me cast. That's bizarre. Wow, they're giving me a lot of health. I guess they really want you to finish this cycle. I want you to get discouraged. Okay, I saw the... Okay, I'm seeing the symbol at the doors now. I don't know why I just wasn't noticing that before. Yeah, I still can't cast my curse. Oh, that's weird. Little guitar, alright. Pick up the curse in the first room. Yeah? I mean, I have it right there, right? I can see it. Oh, wait, what? I picked this up. I picked up this sword. But I guess it went in my curse slot. And the curse I have isn't that. And it won't let me cast it. So I think it might have bugged. Unless that's what that's supposed to... Unless that was supposed to happen. I thought I picked up a sword, but it didn't have any pop-up text. Looks like you tried to pick them up both at the same time and it's bugged. Oh, okay. Alright. Could be worse, I guess. At least I can still attack. Spiky head. Oh. All right. I ought to have enough bones. Okay. Curses get hit with bugs a lot. Well, that's good to know. Probably shouldn't rely on curses for builds then. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, that was worth a look. Never know, could have been bones. I love games where you're just a little guy. Yeah. I think Tunic was probably my favorite little guy recently. Tunic was just so good. People really like Death's Door as well. I played that a little bit. Do not make the mistake of becoming the servant of your followers. They are for you to use to your advantage. Your faith is a resource. Spend it as you would gold. But you can always regain their trust with a well-placed gesture of kindness. Let it empower you. Let it give you license to do unspeakable things. Bend them to your will. I have exciting news. I've been out of work and stuck with my ex that I caught cheating. Gross. I'm finally fucking leaving on Thursday back to my hometown. Fucking freedom. Hey, that's awesome, Cinder. Getting out of a situation like that is so liberating. Because it sucks to be stuck in something like that, yeah. I grant you the power to read their feeble little minds. Congratulations on getting out of that. Here's a new doctrine. I can read your mind whenever I want. Alright. We're gonna have a lot of thoughts. That's awesome. That rules. I return. God. Body pit. We'll go with the farming bundle. See here. Oh. Put seeds here for followers. Okay, cool. So they will, followers will be able to maintain food sources. Cult 2. Right on. I'm gonna build one of those right effing now. You nerds. Feed your damn selves. Colt 2 now without a headphone jack. Colt 2 with planned obsolescence. Yeah, you are helping Pius. Thank you. Oh, here comes Meek. He's got something to say, too. Oh, is there shit? Did somebody poop? Where'd the poop go? I don't see any poop. Oh wait, there it was. Top right poop? Yeah, there it is. We'll be shitting. There we go. All right. Yeah, watering stuff feels good. Berries is a great way to get fertilizer fast. To get it? I seem to be using it pretty fast. Oh, because it turns into poop? I see. I get it. I see now. All right, let's get a good dance party going. No, I spent all my wood. All right. Well, while I'm here. You guys have sleeping bags now. Cough it up. Is this just Satanic Stardew Valley? Yeah. With a little bit of Binding of Isaac mixed in. Yeah, I can recruit new people. I just wanted to do that first. I'm kind of worried about recruiting too many people. And getting a little bit in over my head. Not being able to keep up with resources. Yeah, I can see people are getting hungry. I don't need more mouths to feed around here. You could just sacrifice them? That's a good point. Can't just kill them. They even specifically told me, don't worry about it. Just kill your dudes. Alright, come and get it. Wait, what's this? I did something for him? Okay, I don't remember if I have enough wood now. Damn it! Oh, clean the poop. Right. Hey. You can lean, you can clean. Oh, there's another shit. Somebody hid their shit all the way up here. Alright. Hey, there we go. Now this is a good time. Everyone feel better. Indoctrinating followers is well and good, but there is so much more you can take from them. Give them gifts, complete quests, and perform blessings for them. It will increase their loyalty to you. Once they are totally loyal to you, they will give you everything they own. Watch as I show you. You, follower, come back in here. Oh. That's nice. Increase a follower's loyalty to level them up, and they will reward you with devotion and a commandment stone fragment. Each time a follower levels up, they'll generate additional devotion when a sermon or worshipping at the shrine, so be sure to cultivate their loyalty. To increase their loyalty, you can give followers a blessing once a day when you interact with them. You can also give them gifts, complete quests for them, or perform sermons, many other actions. Alright. I have much to teach you, but I am old and weary. Come visit me at my home and I will show you how to harness the true power of the Red Crown. The world map? Cool. Oh! Which bonus is almost open? Oh yeah. 15% chance of follower pooping immediately. Right you were. Alright, yeah, let's get some new members here. Alright. Jump in here. Yeah. Sankura, this is my first night playing. I am almost 2 hours into it. I think I just got out of the tutorial, basically. I mean, there's still opportunity. There's still an opportunity to ground floor this thing. Be part of my special inner circle. Isn't that exciting? Certainly I wouldn't sacrifice my inner circle. They're the most important. And special. Hey, Codename Devil. Their t-shirts? Oh yeah. Yeah, like nice ones. The ones that's like kind of stretchy. Alright, let's see who's got it. Ooh, Torgu! Nice. Congrats. You won't be sacrificed for it, probably, at least today. We keep our anime body pillows. Only if they're approved by the council. Oh, little turtle man. Little turtle guy. Turtle. Like his little hat. How cute that is. Just got out of Jared Leto's cult? Yeah. Move on up. You're done with that. Jared Leto's old hat. We've seen what Jared Leto can do. You know, we know what the potential is. Where's dissenters when they preach? What? Dissenters? Well, now I know who's gonna be first to be sacrificed. How many more beds can I make? Oh, I'm short on wood. Get a little bit more.
Shalom, Baka. Ah.
Just got a 75-day in-game save corrupted. I hope Devolver can help. I was literally at the final boss. Oh. Is nothing staggered? Is it just over? How much longer is the stream going for? I'm gonna another 20-30 minutes or so. I'm really enjoying this game so far. But I do have a meeting tomorrow morning that I have to be on, so I can't just stay up crazy late. There's some bounds to my freedom. Oh, you're on PC, so I can join the raffle for your cult? Perfect. Oh, your Mad Max save got corrupted? Ugh. Yeah, that just takes the wind out of the tires. Steph was playing through Rage 2 and enjoying it a fair amount, and then just like got soft locked. And the checkpoint hit, and that was it. It was just hosed. It sucked, because I liked watching her play it too. Alright, let's draw. Who's going to win? Ooh, hey, David, nice. I absolutely won't sacrifice you right away. Oh, Bill, you're Mad Max? Save got corrupted too? Damn. Yeah, I remember, like, way back in the day, a lot of PC games, sometimes save files would be incompatible with future patches. So, if you wanted to patch the game, you'd basically have to start over. Like, Fallout 2 had a patch like that, and everyone was like, bro, that sucks. That stopped really being an issue at some point. If a game wipes my save, it becomes fair game to cheat. Yes. I agree. Or if somebody else is cheating and they fuck with your shit, you can cheat to fuck it back. You're allowed to uncheat. Or like cheat to reset a state. That does not violate gamer ethics. No. The Gamer Council is very clear about that matter. I always make multiple saves. Ooh! Ah! Nice work. Little puffball head. Like a little twig sticking out. There's some good stats on this, on David too. 1 second. Oh, wood still? Damn. I'm with Maneater. Had a 6-hour session. The game crashed. When it did, it wiped out my save because of stupid cloud data on Epic, so I cheated my way back to where I was. Acceptable. Acceptable? Damn it! You kidding me? Stupid birds ate my seeds? I can run this giant cult. Oh! Thanks for charging the totem, everyone. Yeah, that's what we need. Good stuff. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you very much. How many more? Does everyone have a sleeping bag? Yeah, everyone's taken care of. Alright. Alright, well, I guess while you guys, you lazy assholes are sleeping and pissing and shitting, I guess I'll go out into the field, make myself useful. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go to the shack. That's right. Talk to the old guy. Alright, what you got to lay on me, buddy? You have discovered my humble cottage. Be careful you don't make the same mistakes I did, or you will end up in a place just like this. Now, perhaps a game of knuckle bones? You don't know it? Why, it's simple. Step up to the table and I'll show you. I need that package, though. Gonna play some knuckle bones. Dice game of risk and reward. How to play. When dice of the same number are placed in the same column, multiply their value. Throw your opponent's dice by matching yours to theirs. Okay. I did not expect a dice minigame. Interesting. Huh, okay. Oh, Ratal, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Alright, okay, alright. Oh, it wipes out all of them. I see. Interesting. Okay, so that's locked now. I basically have to wait for Ratal to drop something. Interesting. Okay. Where's my Kool-Aid? It's in the back. In the back. Damn. Wait, does this just go forever? I guess, does it go until there's no more moves left? Whoa, that was close, I guess. Oh, once somebody fills the board. Okay. Dang, alright. By the one below, you're a natural. Here, you've earned yourself a prize. Lucky. I'll take it, though. Oh, he wins ties? Jeez. Alright. Now you've had a taste of the game. Care to wager some coin? I thought you were gonna... like, show me the true path of being the Red Crown. No? You're just gonna play dominoes? Alright. There's other quest thingies. I gotta read somebody's mind. Hey, wake up. Look at how happy. I had such a great time dancing with my fellow cult members. Aw, that's nice. You know what? Oh, so mad. Fell asleep. No, stop it. Damn. Oh, and it's daytime now. Ah. Oh, they even wear the little necklace. Grassy gruel? Yeah, I can do that. Man. Yeah, well, Cthulhu's all tired. Hey, Clownzo. Awesome. Alright, I get to do a new thingy now. Wait, no, a new crown. That's right. Declare a new doctrine. Oh. Makes a virtuous follower. Oh. Oh, interesting. Motion faster, but industrious. You've declared a doctrine which has imbued your followers with a new trait. This trait will be applied to all members of the cult and will change how their faith is affected by events. Alright. Okay. So you can swap it around. Like, this is what we believe now? Alright. Cool. Excellent. All right, stomachs are full. Hearts are happy. Get out of here, you goddamn bird! All right. Maybe I need to build another watering station over here. Do they chase off birds? If they just come over here to water? You can build a scarecrow later too. Okay. Oh, all these fancy things. Aw. Wood still. Oh, White Rabbit. Thanks for gifting a sub. Cool. Oh, dude, shit. So cute. Oh, I can unlock the sequel to Cult. Oh, right. Wow. Tech trees exploding. Cult 2.0. Savor it, everybody. Prison. I'll straighten these people out. Lumberyard. Oh, okay, scarecrow. Perfect. Alright, let me make sure there's no stupid birds on my berries. Alright. Get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh! Starting to learn where my cultists like to shit. Uh-huh. What's going on down there? Hey! Damn it. Hey Keeg, is this game worth buying? It depends what kind of games you like, but I think it's got a lot of what I think are some pretty proven game types. So I would guess for most people probably yeah. But I should disclose I was given a copy of the game for free. Also I like kind of both games that are here. I like roguelike action games, and then I also like city builder games. So intersecting the two is fantastic. And then the game's art and sound are really good. It plays really well. Alright. Start with these two weapons. I think solo is around 15 hours. Oh, okay. That goes by pretty quickly then. Whoa. Hey, Ultraman. Don't get to watch you and Bruce as much anymore, but I'm glad you guys seem to be doing good, and I hope you keep on keeping on. We are, yeah. I mean, Twitch is as fun and nourishing. Kind of a strong word, but it fits me like a glove, and it's as fun now as it was when I started doing it in like 2013. So I'm enjoying that a lot. I enjoy it every time I do it. And yeah, Bruce and I are on the video or on the YouTube grind. And YouTube's different nowadays, though. It's still fun to do, but How can you make a scripted gaming news show for TikTok? Huh? Although I guess you can upload like 10-minute videos on TikTok now. YouTube is so formulaic now. Well, it's because like it's kind of been vetted out. The YouTube viewing audience has kind of voted on. Oh, something creepy's happening. Kind of voted on what they want, and people got very good at finding the intersection of like effort to view. What difficulty are you playing it on? I'm just on normal. Presence is beginning to annoy me, little lamb. You may think yourself clever. You may think yourself righteous in your service to him. But you should not be so trusting of the chained one. Oh well, it's too late for talk. One such as you deserves no absolution. This will not end well for you. Yeah, I think it's just that YouTube is... It's like... It's pretty mature at this point. People know what kinds of media can get enough viewers to be sustainable. I guess really the big thing is it just feels like there's... As a platform, it doesn't feel like it's growing anymore. It doesn't feel like there are new people coming in and looking for things. Seems like everyone on YouTube knows where to get the content they watch, and they're not really in the market for anything else to put on their plate. They found their like channels 4 years ago. So, you know, again, not complaining. It's interesting. I guess the house... Oh, okay. The house is telling you the kind of... Ah! Alright. The house means it's an NPC encounter, and the little banner tag tells you what kind. So this is the cat merchant. But I think I need wood. I think I just need a lot of wood. People know what they want and who they want to watch. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And if you wanna pick up new viewers, then it usually comes through the like recommended grid. Sometimes search, but usually the recommended grid. And then it's like, oh wait, I should probably chop instead of cut. If that makes any sense. Do you get more wood this way? The Wild West of YouTube is settled down. Yeah. Yeah. And I think I'm okay with that. Does this mean a weapon upgrade? Now truly TikTok is kind of in the Wild West phase. With like borderline porn also being a really popular content type. It's funny how like phases are kind of defined by the same thing, but you know, when I was at my biggest on YouTube, I was editing videos that had literal porn in them, trying to see how small I could make the mosaics. Fish man, does this game have a fishing minigame? Come on. There ain't enough for the most of us. The best fishing can be found in Pilgrim's Passage. What's that you say? Let me show you. Oh, he's got a fish mouth on the top of his head. Fishing! Now get out of here. Oh man, his mouth even does the... That's so good. Big fan of a good mosaic blur. Oh yeah. I wielded it like a scalpel. Got very good at keyframing masks. Twitch is full of softcore porn, to be frank. I guess. I mean, it's not as bad as like anything that was at the end of a demo disc. Oh, you saw a butthole on a girl's hot tub stream? Oh, okay. Never mind. And maybe you can see some goodies. See some chicken nuggets. Oh. Good. You've been over and I was like, oh, that's a butthole. That's a butthole. Sometimes it be like that. Don't let streamers fool you, okay? There's a butthole in there. I know some streamers like to get out there and say, I don't have a butthole. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what those are. It's not true, though. They do. And they have them. Hapless Leshy, youngest of the 5. 'Twas his eyes he lost. Temperamental Heket, with her throat cut neat. Cowardly Calamar's ears torn from his head. And Shamura, once the brightest of the 5, till their skull were split. See no evil, speak not, hear nothing, think none. The one who waits made it so. Okay. Allah's lore. Zendaya is Michi, and Owl is lore. Exactly, Private Eye. Every stream I've ever done, ever since the first one on Justin TV, they've all had a hidden butthole in them. Every last one. Every single one. Okay, this did not seem to... Yeah, we're good. Alright. If you can find them all, you will inherit my streaming empire. Oh. That's not weird. So, does it matter if you use your sword to cut down trees or use the A button to cut down trees? That was 5 lumber. That was 4, I think. A lot of those streams are in my recommended even though I don't watch them. I think Twitch actively promotes them even if they don't align with the viewer's watching habits. I mean... Yeah, no service is ever going to be 100% transparent about why it recommends what it recommends, because if they gave that pure, honest information to streamers, then streamers would abuse it as much as they could. So even though you don't engage with that content, Verbose Toast, what's likely is that behaviors like you have, and that's why it's surfacing it to you, because for the streams you do watch, there's a strong correlation between those streams and watching Amaranth. Now, that's probably true because a lot of people watch Amaranth. So it becomes a kind of a self-feeding problem when it's the rich get richer thing that algorithms tend to do. But if people watch that content and they like that content, then theoretically the algorithm is doing what it's supposed to, which is delivering people to the content they want to see. So, yeah, that's wild because I watch you more than anyone, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it's in the platform's interest. It's in Twitch's interest just to have people watching. So theoretically, from their perspective as a business case, they want to drive you to the streamers that will keep you on the website watching Twitch streams, and then you're more likely to buy subs, which they get a cut of, or watch ads and all that stuff. So YouTube had to kind of have that reckoning too, where having an algorithm that was driven purely by engagement led to some very bad things. Like it led to radicalization, rabbit holes. With Twitch, it's the perception that Twitch is promoting streamers that don't need promotion over other streamers that, could provide more diverse voices, I suppose. I don't know. At some point, Twitch can only do so much, I feel like. I blocked Amaranth's channel. Now I get 0 horny recommendations. Seems like a good way to do it. I don't even see recommendations, to be honest. I just go to my follower page and then have a lot of that stuff turned off through Franker Face Z. And then I also have Twitch Turbo. So, experience on Twitch is pretty clean. I feel like for the variety of content that's on Twitch, maybe, I mean, you don't get like premium scripted anything, but you get a lot of other things like music and dance and travel and food. To get all of that ad free for like $9 a month, that's probably like, that's a really good deal. I feel like. Don't get cheaters though. Gotta sign up for YouTube TV for that one. Twitch Turbo exists? Yeah, it does. Absolutely does. Uh-oh. Got somebody starving back at base. Yeah, I don't know, Twitch. Those programs, weirdly, don't seem popular. That or YouTube Premium. Seems like nobody cares, even though it's really good. It seems really good. Oh yeah, Twisted Irish, I saw that. The Final Fantasy XIV farm stream. The Mog Shoot farm. It's really cute. Oh yeah, I guess ad block's the thing. That's true. Although Twitch seems to be pretty successful at making ad block uncomfortable. YouTube Premium is my next buy. Oh, it's so wonderful. Oh, we got a real boss fight on our hands now? Alright. Alright, this will be a good like finale to the stream. Get my ass kicked by a genuine boss. I have YouTube Premium because of this one channel I follow has an ad every 3 minutes of video. Yeah, if you don't manually remove mid-roll ads, YouTube goes bananas. YouTube will sprinkle them everywhere. I grow tired of you, little lamb. Time to put an end to this frivolous masquerade. Whoa! That's some cool 3D scaling in the mouth. Like parallaxing? Jeez, that's a lot of camera shake. Oh, he jumped! He got the jumpers! I got nothing. Oh, nice. Give me that. Am I gonna eat it? No, I just tuck it away? Okay. Taking the beating heart of a heretic. The red crown can feast upon this heart to unlock new crown abilities. Visit the altar in your temple to unleash the true power of the red crown. Nice. Oh, thank you, Amoeba Bait. Yeah, unless she's a chump. I guess it's still probably technically tutorial. Oh, alright. Cool, good. Load me up with them bones. Plus 1 bone. Knees? Knees? Oh, you can redo the fight if you're on Darkwood again? Oh, okay. Do you get more drops? More resources and stuff? Lest she fell before you like a grain of sand before a tidal wave. Yeah, I did. Get out of here. Alright. Thanks for letting me know. I was there and all, but... Hey, everybody. Everybody's so happy. They are starving, though. Here. Have a little victory feast. Vomiting instantly. Well, this is gonna get messy. Alright, get after it. Wait, you're all... Oh, because they're broken. What? I like how they're sleeping pissed. Oh, damn it! Fucking birds! Fucking horse shit. Stupid fucking birds. Not enough beds for all your followers, eh? Oh, because one collapsed. Go eat! Stop being pissy and eat. There. Everybody's having a great time. Nobody's throwing up. Nobody's barfing. Oh! No! Keep it in. Ah, and you get a Twitch reward? Damn. You guys are being very kind to me. Alright, alright. Seems like everything's going according to plan. Everybody's all tanked up. Did they not did they not harvest? He's only planting. Maybe he's gonna go harvest now. No, he's gonna plant something else. Alright, what are you gonna do? Now you're watering? Can only I harvest? There was a follower where you left back at Leshy's temple. Oh, really? Oh, shucks. Oh, farm level 2 is harvesting. Alright. Dang, I didn't know that. I guess I can't... Well, they were probably just randomized, right? Oh, I guess it would have been the follower for beating Leshy. Shucks. So they're just... Can I go back? Are they going to be there? Probably not, huh? Ah, well. Easy come, easy go. Let me go do this ritual where I eat this heart. That sounds fun. You can just kick his ass again. That's true. See here. Sacrifice a follower to be resurrected. That's pretty great. Return to base. Receive a diseased heart at the beginning of each Crusade run. What's a diseased heart? Have you done a sacrifice yet? I have not. No. Haven't had a reason to. Oh, if you get hit, everyone on screen, or every enemy on screen gets hurt. Ah, that's kind of cool. Hmm. I think I'll go with this, actually. Free heart every day? Unlocked a new crown ability. Eat a meal to receive a heart. Okay. Ah, so close. But everyone had a good time. Well, this place is coming along. We got bellies full, eyes wide with hope for the future. Yes, sir. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, you guys just had a little shit party, didn't you? Yeah, now you're mad. Why did you guys all have to do it together? It's weird, man. Not a real cult till you have shit parties. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna harvest all these berries, and then I'll call the stream there, because I gotta go to sleep. I got some business to discuss in the morning. Gotta get up, put on my suit and tie. Gotta make my coffee. Gotta microdose my LSD, put on my tie. Again. Take an executive shower. Where I'm like planning things, planning deals. Screaming over the shower with my phone to take down notes and things. Pie slammed as a spy? Yeah. What's this all about, huh? Can't believe this. What's this shit? Yeah, 2-tie meeting. Yep. It's a big deal. Pious, what the hell? Hello, leader. What a beautiful day. That didn't seem so bad. That didn't seem bad. Yeah, I need to build a stockade so I can cram them in the stockade. A little time in the stockade will loosen those lips. I don't think I can build a stockade yet. Oh. Yeah, I can... This game's pretty great. I can see the just one more thing aspect already kicking in. Because I should go to sleep. Again, gotta get ready. This neck has got to be rested to wear 2 ties. So I can impress my prospective business clients. Yeah, talking about business transactions and whatnot. Exchange rates. And PayPal just made it so that business accounts get dinged every time. Effing sucks. Sucks, bro. I gotta figure out what to do. I don't know if I want to remake my account as a personal account. Anyway. PayPal is going to get you one way or the other. Yeah, it's all about the numbers. Show me the numbers. Let me see those numbers. All right. Hopefully I get to see you tomorrow. Yeah, I won't forget the Anderson account. It's a very important client, Anderson. Let's see here. Yeah, tomorrow is it's an Inside Games production day. So I'm going to spend the afternoon writing a script and filming the episode. But in the evening, I'll be back streaming. It's either going to be, I might be playing Monster Hunter with Jacob and Bruce and Omar. Finally get to some Sunbreak content. Or, wait, oh, everybody's going to sleep. Wait, why are your eyes glowing? Oh, that's why. Or I'll find something else. I still got to get back on Fallout. Got to finish up Ace Combat 6. So many video games to play. I love them all. And I love you because you're here too. That means you also love video games. So thanks for watching. I'll be back on tomorrow a little bit later, maybe about the same time I was on tonight, actually. Hope to see you then. And if not, have a great rest of your week. Goodbye, everybody.